Back in 2016, LeBron James made history, coming back from down 3-1 against a stacked Golden State Warriors team. After the Warriors blew this lead, Kevin Durant decided to come to Golden State. But what if this never happened, and LeBron joined the Warriors instead? In this scenario, Kevin Durant would remain in OKC with Russell Westbrook, and LeBron would say, you know what, I just beat up on you guys, I feel bad. I'm coming to Golden State, let's see how many rings I can stack up alongside Steph. Season number 1 is wrapped, and none of our guys took home the MVP award, but check out OKC! They ended up winning 67 games on the season. Billy Donovan named Coach of the Year. Maybe KD made the wrong decision to leave the Thunder. Checking out the All-NBA first team, you got Russ, you got Bron here as well, and of course, basketball legend Andre Drummond. The second team, nobody really notable. Third team, same thing. So the Thunder and Golden State were the two top teams in the Western Conference this season. Russell Westbrook was in beast mode, and so was Kevin Durant. KD averaged 29 points per game. As for Golden State, you had Steph Curry doing his thing, and LeBron James, of course, doing great stuff with the Warriors. Klay Thompson averaged over 23. Having LeBron James on this team just takes them to another level. I know Kevin Durant is a great player, but having LeBron instead would be a definitive upgrade. Let's see if OKC and Golden State will end up facing off in the NBA playoffs. Ignore that it says 0-0 Golden State in the team name, and that's just how this roster was set up. All the players are accurate though, so shout out to the roster maker here. And it looks like the Warriors and OKC will both easily make their way to the conference finals, and they're going to be facing off. So we get LeBron versus KD, Steph versus Russ, and Taj Gibson versus Draymond Green. We gotta hop in the Simcast for every single game of this series. If game 1 is any indication of how the rest of this series is about to go, we're gonna have a classic. The Warriors are up by 2 points here with LeBron James stepping up to the line for his second free throw. He's gonna convert on both and put Golden State up by 3 points. Still over a minute 30 to go, and Kevin Durant has the ball defended by LeBron James. Durant looking to make a play. He's trying to make his way to the basket. He's going to shot fake and put it up over Bron. Bron gets the rebound. He's pushing it in transition. Gives it to Steph. Steph for 3 on the break. And he's going to hit it. The LeBron to Steph connection immediately. We see these guys clicking on all cylinders. Russell Westbrook bringing up the ball. Gets the screen from Taj Gibson. Russ, defended by Steph Curry, is going to give it to Victor Oladipo. Oladipo defended by Klay. And he's going to pass it to Russ for 3. And Russell Westbrook misses. Steven Adams grabs the rebound and puts it back up and in. The Thunder are still within 4 points. Big play there by Adams, staying active on the offensive glass. Steph Curry, defended by Russell Westbrook. He's going to bounce pass it to JaVale McGee over to LeBron James, who's of course defended by Kevin Durant. LeBron going to step it back a bit. Shot clock is winding down. He gets double teamed and he puts up a tough floater that misses. Victor Oladipo has it now. He's trying to get to the basket, forces up a tough shot over Klay Thompson. Thompson grabs the rebound and he's going to the free throw line. And we know that Klay is automatic when it comes to these free throws, so he's going to step up to the line, knock down both. Warriors are up by 6, a little over 30 seconds to go. I'd assume Oklahoma City is going to go for a 3-pointer here. Durant, defended by James, going to pull the 3, and he misses it. Steven Adams again. He is keeping his team alive on the offensive glass. JaVale McGee passing in the ball. He's going to give it to Klay Thompson. Again, Thompson's probably about to hit a couple more free throws. Yeah, Klay's just automatic on those. Warriors still up by 6 going into the timeout. Last timeout for OKC. Taj Gibson inbounding. He's going to throw it to Victor Oladipo, over to Adams, over to Durant. Durant over LeBron. Quick 2. I don't know how much that's going to help them, because if the Warriors shoot some more free throws, they're probably dropping with both Steph and Klay going to the line. And this time it's going to be Steph Curry stepping up to the foul line. And I mean, we know these are automatic for Steph. Warriors still up by 6. Less than 20 seconds to go. The clock is not Oklahoma City's friend. Ball's going to go to Russ. Russ, tough 3-point shot is up and it's off. This game is done with. The Golden State Warriors will take game 1, but it was definitely a fun and close matchup between Oklahoma City and Golden State. LeBron and Steph, the dynamic duo, just clicking on all cylinders. As I said earlier, LeBron having a monster playoff run, doing big stuff, averaging almost 30 points per game. Steph Curry's averaging over 32. I don't know what you're supposed to do when Steph's doing that. You've got Clay, who Steph can pass it to. You've got Draymond, who's a playmaker, jack of all trades type of player, except maybe his offensive game, in terms of the shooting isn't great. But you know what? When you got the best shooting backcourt of all time, you should be all right. Plus, he's got his buddy LeBron as small forward. The Warriors are up 1-0 in this series, but you already know we got a Simcast game number 2. Oklahoma City wanted to send Golden State a message in this second game. 34-point win. Klay Thompson with 32, LeBron with 22, Curry with 20. But it's Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook getting the job done. They're getting contributions from a bunch of their teammates. And Russ with a monster triple-double, 26, 14, and 12. Kevin Durant with an efficient 30 points on the night. Series tied up at 1 apiece. Game number 3 is once again going to come down to the wire. Taj Gibson inbounds it to Russell Westbrook with his Oklahoma City Thunder up by a point. He's going to pass it to an open KD, and Durant, easy money sniper, is going to knock that one down. OKC up by 4 points after the big 3 from KD. Steph Curry working on Russell Westbrook is going to get the screen from Draymond Green. He finally decides to use it. Steph going to pull the 3 right over Russ and miss it. Steven Adams snags the board, passes it right to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook going to slow it down a bit, pass it to Kevin Durant. Durant defended by Klay Thompson, and Durant's trying to work his way to the basket. He just bullies the much smaller Klay. KD is taking over in clutch time here. Warriors looking for an answer here. Steph Curry has it. He's trying to create some space, but Russ is playing some great defense. But Steph, it doesn't matter. He creates some room in the mid-range out of nowhere and is able to knock it down. Russell Westbrook in the corner, defended by Steph Curry. Gonna get the screen from Taj Gibson. Russ trying to make his way to the rim. No, he's gonna step it back and hit the jumper. Russell Westbrook in clutch time. KD and Russ, the dynamic duo, getting stuff done. Steph Curry, defended by Westbrook, trying to get a bucket here. I see Klay Thompson trying to create some space, but Steph's going to get the screen and pull it, and he's going to hit it. Steph Curry keeping his Warriors in the game. A mid-range bucket, a three-pointer, a barrage from Steph, but KD and Russ have the answers, so they're still up by 3. Kevin Durant just bullies Klay Thompson and gets a layup to go. Durant has had 7 points in this game since we hopped in. He's taken over. Golden State needs a bucket here with less than a minute to go. Steph Curry has it. He's defended by Russell Westbrook. Gonna get the screen, get some space, and Steph, it barely rims out. Russell Westbrook has it now. He's pushing it. It looks like he might have had a little bit of room on Steph, but now he's getting doubled. He's gonna pass it to Adams, and the Warriors smartly are going to foul Steven Adams. I don't know that Adams will be able to knock down these free throws. First one is off. A smart move by Coach Steve Kerr, or maybe just the Warriors players, to foul Adams. He will go ahead and make one of them. Warriors still down by 6. We haven't really seen any LeBron touches in clutch time here. Steph has been taking all of the shots. Curry gonna make his way to the rim, and you see why he's taking all the shots. He's doing big stuff here. Warriors, they could really use a steal or something, but instead they're gonna send Russell Westbrook to the free throw line. Russ, a solid free throw shooter, but he could miss one, and he's going to. Westbrook misses a free throw. Door is all of a sudden kind of open for Golden State. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're down 5. They're going to have to make the right plays, but that missed free throw is big. Anderson Varejao inbounding the ball. I'd assume it's going to go to Steph because he's been getting it every single play. Steph Curry working on Russell Westbrook. He's just going to pull it, and he misses. Bad shot selection there from Curry. I mean, I know he's a great shooter, but I feel like you could have got a better shot in that circumstance. And Durant's going to convert on both of them. No big surprise there. Ball finally goes to LeBron James for Golden State. It's going to go to Green for 3. And Draymond cashes one out to keep his Warriors in the game. Warriors still within 4. Again, they might need a missed free throw from Victor Oladipo. Also, Klay Thompson just fouled out. First free throw for Vic is good. Oladipo stepping up to the line for his second shot, and he's going to hit that one as well. Warriors down by 6. It would take a miracle here. Steph Curry, less than 10 seconds to go. He's going to swing it to Draymond, same spot. You've got to be kidding me. Dude, what is going on, Draymond? Draymond's just sniping threes. Money 23 green is showing exactly why they call him that. That's cash money for Draymond. Now, the Warriors are going to have to foul again, but, I mean, maybe they just go to the Draymond three-pointer after they foul and somehow get back in this game. It's going to be Russell Westbrook going to the free throw line this time. If he hits this one, it might be out of reach, and he is going to do exactly that. Warriors down by 5 points, and did they just sub Steph out or did he foul out? Ball's going to go to Bron, and Bron's going to miss. Game over for Golden State. They're going to come up short. Wow, Draymond had a couple threes. He really did not want the Warriors to lose, but Kevin Durant, he was in his bag. 37, or maybe he wasn't. 9 for 24 is crazy. And Russell Westbrook, 26 and 12. He's been doing some great stuff in these playoffs. As for Durant, I mean, the efficiency's down a ton. He's shooting less than 30% from 3, and we're in the conference finals, and he's shooting less than 30 from 3 in the playoffs. That's crazy. Also, the scoring's down as well for Durant, so just something to watch out for in these NBA playoffs. Oklahoma City has a 2-1 lead heading into game number 4. Let's see if we get another fun hopping game. Oklahoma City just took a commanding 3-1 lead. Steph Curry with 42, LeBron only 17, Klay with 24, but none of that was enough because Russell Westbrook, he's established himself as the top dog in these playoffs. I mean, he's far and away playing better basketball in these playoffs than Kevin Durant, and the Thunder are 1 game away from the NBA Finals, despite Golden State having LeBron alongside Steph, Klay, and Draymond. I can't even believe this. The Oklahoma City Thunder are going to gentleman sweep the Golden State Warriors. Russ averages 25 and 12 in the Western Conference Finals, and they're facing John Wall and the Wizards in the NBA Finals. But LeBron, 42 points. He did not want to go out. Steph with only 20. Klay with 18. Kevin Durant had 36. Finally, a big and efficient game for Durant, and Russ 20 and 13. Thunder will move on to the NBA Finals against a pretty weak Wizards team. I think I can predict the result of this one. I think the Thunder might end up sweeping Washington. They're up 2-0 in the series. They're up 3-0, and Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook will win a championship. Russ was in beast mode in the finals, averaging almost 30 points per game, adding on about 12 assists, and shooting efficiently from the field, the line, and the 3. Big season for Russell Westbrook as he gets an NBA championship. So maybe KD made the wrong decision by joining Golden State, because imagine how it would have looked if he was loyal and didn't go to a super team and instead won a championship playing alongside Russell Westbrook. That would be absolutely great for his legacy. We're here for the 2017-18 season, and this is going to be the battle of the super teams. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Melo in Oklahoma City. And in Golden State, you've got LeBron, Steph, Klay, Draymond, and I guess Andre Iguodala. So, this is about to be crazy. Now, one thing I need to do for Oklahoma City is get the positions right. I think Melo will run the 4. I guess, KD can run the 4. He's 6'11". He'll make it work. I hope we can see these teams go toe-to-toe in the NBA playoffs. Season is wrapped, and guess who won MVP? The Brody, Russell Westbrook. He averaged a triple-double. Jordan Clarkson went crazy in Cleveland. He saw Bron was gone, and he was like, all right, I got y'all. Averaged about 24 points per game. Giannis DPOY. Derrick Jones Jr. most improved, and Kyrie over in Boston wins clutch player of the year. Oklahoma City again at the top of the Western Conference. Mike Dangle, coach of the year, as the Thunder win 70 games on the season. LeBron named to the All-NBA first team this season. Steph is here as well. Both of them doing great stuff as you'd expect. Kevin Durant is on the All-NBA third team. He must have took a little bit of a back seat to Russell Westbrook, but I mean, hey, it worked. Russell Westbrook won MVP. They won 70 games. Golden State, though, they only won 59 games on the season. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not too shabby, but I guess Paul George, Melo, KD, Russ, they were really doing their thing. You've also got Steven Adams here, Jeremy Grant. This is a super team. So Durant, he got his wish. He got a super team regardless. So round number 1 should be pretty easy for both OKC and Golden State. I'm just going to press simulate round. I assume they both make it out easy, and they do. Round number 2, again, yeah, they're going to get it done easy. And now we have another Thunder versus Warriors conference finals. Here we go. I think that these teams are pretty evenly matched. The Thunder might have a bit of an advantage, but it's hard to say that OKC has an advantage when Steph Curry and LeBron James are on the Warriors. That just seems a little weird, but let's go ahead and hop into the Simcast. I'm super excited for this rematch between Golden State and Oklahoma City. Picking back up right where we left off last season, another close game between the Warriors and the Thunder. Steph Curry's at the free throw line here. I'm assuming these will both be money, meaning that the Warriors will be up by 6, but there's still plenty of time to go. Over 2 minutes left. Thunder have possession of the ball, and they have a lot of scoring options they can go to. Now, one thing I notice right now is that Kevin Durant is not on the floor for Oklahoma City. And that's because he fouled out of the game. Durant is out, so Russ might have to do something crazy. The MVP might have to go crazy in this one. He's going to pass it down to Melo in the post. Melo gets a quick double and then steps out of bounds. Warriors up by 6 here. Steph's going to step it back and he's going to hit it. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. And now the Warriors are up by nearly 10. This one could get ugly quick, so we might have to get out of here soon. But we'll see if OKC can make something happen. Melo's going to get the screen from Steven Adams. He's getting clamped by LeBron. Ball's going to go down to Steven Adams in the post over McGee. Bro, Steven Adams has been a dog in these hopping games. He's going to get the layup to go, and he's keeping the Thunder alive in this one. LeBron James defended by Carmelo Anthony. Melo, not exactly the best defender. I don't know why they don't put PG on Bron. He's going to get the screen from Draymond. Draymond open mid-range. Yeah, the Warriors are cooking in this one. I've seen enough. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Oklahoma City is done. Kevin Durant fouls out. Russell Westbrook tries his best with 32 and 15, but there's not much you can do when one of your best guys, arguably your best player, but I mean, can you really say he's the best when Russ won MVP, is fouled out of the game? As for the Warriors, LeBron 34 and 15, Steph with 22, and of course the JaVale McGee masterclass. Klay Thompson had a stinker, but it didn't matter. The Golden State Warriors got the dub, and we're moving on to game number 2. The Oklahoma City Thunder came back with a statement. Russell Westbrook 31, 17, and 12. Melo with 29. Paul George with 28. Durant kind of struggled, but it didn't matter. Russ had him in this one. Steph Curry, 29 points, isn't going to be enough. Oklahoma City gets the dub. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. Game 3 again goes to Oklahoma City, and it's the Brody. Almost a 20-20-20 game, which is wild. But he had 25 points, 20 boards, 17 assists. You've got to be kidding me. Look at the efficiency. Over 50% from 3. Russ is just on a different level. LeBron with 31, but what are you going to do when Russ is putting up those type of numbers? Thunder have a 2-1 lead going into game 4. Russell Westbrook is the greatest basketball player of all time. 42 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. You've got to be kidding me. Kevin Durant with 26 points. As for the Warriors, LeBron with 29. Steph was kind of bad. And the Thunder, they are up 3-1. They might get it done in a gentleman's sweep. OKC makes easy work of the Warriors. They get eliminated in a gentleman's sweep, and yeah, well deserved. Russell Westbrook named conference MVP. They're going to move on to face Philadelphia. Great stuff from OKC, and Russ, another masterclass. 31 points, 18 rebounds, and 17 assists. Paul George with 41 and 11, but this was Russ's series. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The MVP gets the job done in this one. Klay Thompson with 39 points, but it's not going to be enough, especially when Steph's only giving you 11. Yeah, you're probably going to lose. So OKC moves on to the NBA Finals, where they're taking on Philadelphia. And if Golden State was no match for Oklahoma City, I doubt the Sixers will give them any type of problems. And yeah, they'll get it done in a gentleman's sweep. Again, Russell Westbrook, beast mode, wins Finals MVP. And we'll move on to the third and final season of the video, the 2018-19 season. For the 2018-19 season, the Oklahoma City Thunder will no longer have Carmelo Anthony. He didn't play for the team in this season, but they still have a big three of Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and Paul George. As for the Golden State Warriors, they've got LeBron, Steph Curry, Klay, DeMarcus Cousins, and Draymond Green. So, if the Warriors somehow can't get this done this year, I don't know what to say. Westbrook's just better. Season is wrapped. Kawhi Leonard takes home the MVP award. Luka wins Rookie of the Year. Julius Randle, Sixth Man. Rudy Gobert, DPOY. And Willie Cauley-Stein, Most Improved. Scott Brooks was named the Coach of the Year, as OKC again was at the top of the league. 68 wins on the season. Checking out the All-NBA first team, we do not see any of our guys on this or the second team, which is surprising. Kevin Durant ends up making the third team, but that's it. I don't really know why. All right, let's just get to the playoffs though. OKC number 1 seed, Warriors are the 2nd seed. Only 58 wins for the Golden State Warriors. I want to check out what the OKC guys were doing. Now Russ, his numbers were down from what we were used to last season where he went crazy. Paul George, he was still doing pretty well in terms of scoring, and Durant took the lead role for the Thunder this season. Checking out Golden State, Steph Curry doing the Steph Curry stuff. LeBron James less than 20 is crazy. Klay Thompson only averaged like 17, and Draymond, he doesn't really score too much anyway. Boogie though, he was hooping, averaged about 19 points per game on the season. So I'm expecting, as usual, for these teams to meet in the conference finals as they've done in the previous seasons. Round 1's easy for both squads. Round number 2, actually, both teams having a bit of trouble. They will get done in 6 though, and we're here. Conference finals, Thunder versus Warriors, the final matchup. Can the Warriors at least get one dub in this video? Game number 1 is going to be a 15-point win for Golden State. They've got a lot of options they can go to. LeBron 28 points, Curry with 24, and then Klay with 23 as well. Checking out the Thunder, Durant tried with 30 but didn't get as much from Russ. Warriors up 1-0 in the series, headed into game 2. In game 2, Oklahoma City is going to bounce back. Nobody played too crazy for the Warriors. I mean, Bron 26, 17, and 7 is pretty nice. But for the Thunder, Durant had almost 40, and they're going to go ahead and get the win. Oklahoma City is going to take game 3. It looks like OKC might be on their way to beating the Warriors once again. Only 15 points for Steph in this one. Nobody played too well for the Thunder. I mean, KD only had 14, but they still got the win. All of a sudden, OKC could take a commanding 3-1 lead if they take game 4. Warriors can't afford to go down 3-1 here. They're up by 3 points, and the Oklahoma City Thunder have the ball. So Thunder very much have a chance in this one. Let's see how this game goes. Russell Westbrook going to pass it down to Kerr. Scott Kerr, I guess he's just some auto-generated big man who found his way onto the Thunder, but he's going to go ahead and get a bucket in the post. Steph Curry looking for an answer here. I don't see Klay on the floor right now, so I'm wondering if he's fouled out in this one. Let's go ahead and check the foul. No. Oh, yes. Both Boogie and Klay Thompson are fouled out, so 2 big losses as the Warriors try to tie up this series. Steph Curry going to get the screen up top and just going to pull the 3. And Steph, he misses this one. We've seen him hit a ton of crazy shots in these hop-in games. Thunder moving in transition. Chris Dunn has the ball. Not exactly the guy who I'd want with the ball. He's going to give it to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook guarded by Curry. Paint looks kind of open for Russ to attack here. Let's see if he does. He's dribbling. He's trying to use his size against Curry, and he's going to smoke the layup, and he can't secure the offensive rebound. LeBron James has it now. James is going to get intentionally fouled by Russell Westbrook. 27 seconds remaining in the game. And it looks like OKC is going to opt to intentionally foul. Oh no, they're not. And Nick Young is wide open. He misses. Wow. All of a sudden, the door is wide open for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Paul George has it. He's going to give it to Russell Westbrook. Working on Steph Curry, trying to make his way into the paint. And he's going to baby Steph Curry. Russell Westbrook gets the layup to go. Thunder are up by 1. What a sequence there. Nick Young pulls the 3, misses, and Russell Westbrook comes up big for the Thunder. Still an opportunity for the Warriors though, less than 10 seconds to go. Draymond Green gonna inbound the ball to Steph Curry with time winding down. He's checked by Russell Westbrook. Curry gonna pass it to LeBron, and they left LeBron wide open in clutch time. Big bucket for LeBron James. Warriors take a 1-point lead here, but the Thunder just called timeout. Still 2 seconds to go. Maybe they can make a play. Last chance for OKC, and they pass it to Steven Adams. Why? Why would they give it to Steven Adams for 3? Kevin Durant's on the floor. Paul George's on the floor. Let Russ take the 3 over Steven Adams. Oh my goodness. Wow, they completely fumbled that one. That's just an example of 2K being 2K and something dumb happening though. DeMarcus Cousins with 25. He fouled out in this one for the Warriors. Nobody even played that well for Golden State, but they were still able to get the win in this one. 30 points for Paul George. It's not going to be enough. This auto-generated big had 20 and 12. Chris Dunn with 10 points. Russell Westbrook only 8. 3 of 13 shooting. He had that one layup on Curry, but it looks like that was just about it in this game. Series all tied up at 2 apiece, headed into a pivotal game 5. Golden State rides their momentum of the game 4 win into game 5, and Klay Thompson drops 27 points. He fouled out in the last one, comes back, plays some great basketball. LeBron only 19 points, but nobody had a big game for Oklahoma City. A lot of guys struggled, and the Warriors now have a 3-2 series lead, 1 game away from the NBA Finals. OKC's not going to allow the Warriors to take that game though. It's going to be Paul George, 29 and 14 playoff P. Kevin Durant with 28 points in this one. And Golden State is going to take an L. We're headed to game 7 here. It all comes down to this. Can the Warriors finally defeat the Thunder, or will the Thunder beat the Warriors in every single matchup that they had in this video? Golden State just couldn't do it. OKC is going to blow them out, a 25-point win. LeBron with 18, Curry with 22. Not what you'd want from your stars in a game 7. You want like 30 from them. And as for the Thunder, nobody played that crazy, but they had a lot of guys who were stepping up for them. It was a team effort in this one. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook will make their way to the finals. My goodness, Russ, what happened? My goodness, is crazy, but what happened? His numbers dropped off crazily this season, but the Thunder get the dub. They're moving on to the finals against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Looks like the Warriors traded Iggy during the season to Milwaukee, but let's see how this goes. Game number 1 is going to go to Milwaukee. Game 2 goes to the Bucks. Thunder take game 3. Bucks up 3-1. The Thunder will fight back in game 5, but they end up losing in 6 to Giannis. So Giannis is going to take home a championship and a finals MVP here. I had a ton of fun making this video for you guys. OKC went crazy in this one. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.